Black Permaniac Shooting. We're trying another fun, unusual experiment. It's always been said that if your flintlock rifle turned upside down will work, then you have a great lock put in it. So we're going to test 3 different factory guns to see if they have what it takes. We're going to put the Pedersoli Indian Trade Flintlock to the test, the Kentucky Pedersoli Flint to the test, and the Lyman's Great Plains Rifle to the test to see how well, I don't know if I can hit that or not, see how well we can spank Mr. Piggy down there. Before we get started today, I remind everyone, ear protection and eyewear is strongly recommended. Up first, we're going to try the Pedersoli. Get you a good close-up look at that lock. The Pedersoli Kentucky Flintlock. Now this lock's actually a used lock off a 36 caliber gun that a good buddy of mine named Barry up there in central Indiana gave me to put in here because I couldn't get the other ones in here to work. They were wore out. I've used them so much. So he put this one in here, and we're going to see if this one will work today. I'm going to start out with 50 grains of Schuetzen 3F. Right down in the old barrel. To be sure that the firearm will work, one thing you can do is a kind of a helpful tip. You can just stick a fine little pick in there, and if you don't have a official pick like I do here, which is made out of a piece of wire, a simple paper clip would work just fine. If you have rubbing alcohol, which you may use at the range, I don't because I'm out here in the woods, you can wipe off the frizzen cover, make sure it's good and dry so that the rascal will work. We'll prime this one up with the Swiss Null B. Close it up. I'm going to try this also with 3F, see if it'll work in the pan. It sounds pretty cool. All right. Ugh. Can't aim it this way. Might be kind of tough. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Choked! But the gun worked. Yes! Ooh, that smoking gun. Yes. Let's try it again with 3F in the barrel and in the pan. Can I hit that, Mr. Hogg? Ooh, that's tough upside down. Oh! Yes! It worked! But I choked. That didn't hit Mr. Hogg. Let's try a little bit 2F in the pan on this 50 caliber and see if that'll work. Look how big those grains are. That's 2F shoots in the pan. 3F shoots in the barrel. Yes! It worked. But I can't hit the hog. Let's try the Lyman's Great Plains Rifle. See if it'll do just as good as the Pedersoli did. He did pretty good, old boy. Yeah. The Lyman's gun, ooh, it's got an ugly looking flint on it. I might have to change that flint. We'll try it and see what it works with anyway. The Lyman has a little bit bigger pan than the Pedersoli gun does. So it's a deep pan. That's what I like about this one. You could put plenty of this Swiss Null B in there and fill that pan up and make it work. So let's see if this will work with this old junk flint on it. I don't know. If it don't, I'll put a new one on her and then we'll start it again. Oh, that thing sounded great! Whoa! Whoa! Well, a smoking gun. Even with a junk flint on her, that thing sounded good. Wow! Just be nice if I could hit the piggy down there, though. I can't hit him. Look at that ugly flint. Got a little bit of an edge on it. We'll try it anyway. There's 3F in the pan, 60 grains of Swiss 3F in the barrel. But I'll tell you what though, the 3F powder works great in the pan. So if you're a shooter that enjoys shooting 3F out of the barrel and priming with it, works just fine for me. As long as you're shooting, that's all that matters. Look how big the grains are of 2F in the pan. I believe it's going to work. Even with that junk flint on there, which I needed that replaced. But yeah, I'm the kind of fella that since I'm down here in the zoo bottom shooting, I will shoot these things and nap them until they're just about ready to hit the frizzen, then replace them. Be different if I was out shooting a match. I'd start out with a brand new one. But I'm down here by myself, it doesn't matter. Just shoot them until they won't work anymore, throw them in the creek, put another one on there and keep on going. 60 grains of Swiss in the barrel and primed it up with Schuetzen 2F powder. Got a little bit of a delay that time, but it still worked. That's all that matters to me. If you enjoy shooting the old Flintlock rifles, 3F or Swiss Null B works great down in the pan to make that thing go off every time, if you got a decent flint on it especially. Let's get the Pedersoli Indian Trade Gun out and put it to the test. Mr. Lyman, you did a good job, buddy. Yeah. The Pedersoli Indian Trade Gun, this thing has got a massive lock on it for a factory gun. I put 90 grains of Schuetzen 2F in here. I really enjoy shooting that Schuetzen 2F in the smoothbore. And I'm going to put some Swiss Null B in the pan. I really like shooting that product, that Swiss Null B, because it makes that lock react fast, in my opinion. Oh, that didn't work. And my flint's kind of dull. I might have to nap it after this one. Get a quick nap on the old flint, a little bit dull. Let's see if we can do this. Whoa, wow. And I can see where I hit up her in the grass. It's about a foot to the right of the old piggies. And you got that anywhere to aim it this time. Let's load up and do that again. That was fun. Got 90 grains of Schuetzen 2F in the barrel. And put some more Null B in the pan here. Whoa, got a delay, but it worked. This time I added a little more Swiss Null B to the pan. It could be why it wouldn't go off earlier. Maybe it didn't have enough in there. That's the beauty of black powder. You get to experiment with this kind of stuff to figure out what works and then stick with it. All right, we got a little bit more Swiss Null B in here. Turn that bad boy over. See if I can hit the piggy. I haven't hit it yet. Yes! I killed it that time. Yes! Knocked it clean off the coat hangers. Yes! Good boy. You're doing pretty good. Let's go set the hog back up and try the 3F in here. Just love a smoking gun. Yeah. Well, this time I've got, if you can see that or not, Swiss 3F in the pan. A little bit bigger granulations than the Null B. Don't forget to wipe your frizzen off. Don't forget to put your touch hole pick in your hole to be sure the channel's clear. Close the frizzen, turn it over, and let's make it happen. Woo! Boy, it went right off that time. So I guess the key to using these guns, if you're using them upside down, is put more powder in the pan than you normally would if you're shooting it right side up. I guess it gives it more time or more fire to go through the touch hole. I don't know. I'm not into physics. I'm just into shooting guns. Nevertheless, it worked great. But since I can't hit the piggy, I'm going to have to go do some drastic measures this time to make sure I can hit that rascal. I got 13, unlucky number 13 of those .310 balls down in this barrel. Maybe I can tickle that hog this time. I hope so. Try it again. I did get him that time. Yes! There you have it. The Kentucky Pedersoli came through, which I knew this gun would because I've been flipping it upside down, shooting off and on for years. Put a little bit of Swiss Null B in there. Prime this thing up. Turn it over. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah! Turn it over. Let's see what happens. Oh. The Lyman's Great Plains Rifle. I've had this a little over a year, and I enjoy shooting this thing in 50 caliber. This thing is a beast. It worked upside down too. And the Indian Trade Gun struggled the first couple of shots, but came through after got her warmed up a little bit. And it worked also with different powders. Time to go. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next adventure.